friends, it's RetroGamingNow. We're back with Torchlight, and so it turns out we are woefully unprepared for the boss. Kind of came out of nowhere, so we're actually going to go do some grinding. If you remember, Hatch is a guy who opens up new portals. So if we accept some things, we can go into this portal and we can get some upgrades. And I've been talking to some people who've been commenting on the previous video, and it turns out we need to focus more on our summons and making them more powerful, and that seems to be the way to go. So really the whole point of this is going to be getting our skills and magic up. I think I'm really going to focus on defense and magic and all sorts of other stuff. So, Forsaken Caverns. Let's get our summons here. And let's get started. What are these? Ember Mycon. Okay, so I think we've seen something like this before. But these two Tura, it's been a while. So we're making a little bit of progress. The thing is, we're going to have to re-get all of that we lost from the deaths. I tried mostly to do the gold, because experience seems worse to me to lose. But we'll see. That's right, though, we have this wand now, so it's a ranged attack by default. I'd forgotten about that. So yeah, unfortunately this episode is just going to be a lot of me slowly trying to get that experience level up. And I think probably to save you guys some time, I might do some of this off screen, because I know it can get pretty dull just watching me defeat these enemies with no real end in sight. I mean, you sort of get a sense of what Forsaken Cavern is going to be. Less these two Taras. I'm amazed I'm not hitting him. Is there like a range limit on this? Yeah, so I really don't want to be too close when I'm attacking. That's really not what my character's designed to do. And then of course the other thing is I lost all enchantments to my previous weapon. So much for that great thing. I knew I was pushing my luck a little too much. But we're dealing some considerable damage. But I think at the expense of not gaining a whole lot of experience here. So I think the thing is just going to be doing these quests and picking these maps up from the store. And we're slowly going to work our way back into this Ordrak fight.
My mana is low.
And hopefully not die in the process. And it may make sense to go back to super potions, of course. Just sort of depending on what we get. You see, yeah, we're really gaining experience slowly. But it's something we're going to need to do. So we get some blasts over here. Speaking of blasts, check out Steam Blast if you haven't yet. It's a new series I'm starting where I'm playing every single game in my Steam library. I think it would be pretty fun just to experience all these games I never would have tried anyway. So if that's something you're interested in, I'm going to be releasing episodes at least weekly, if not more than that. So appreciate you checking that out. Whoop! Get out of the way. Yeah, this wand is not good. It needs some work for sure. Alright, so my pet's hurt, so we can go ahead and heal everyone up. Getting some of this damage in here is going to help. Alright. Super health potion. Yes, we'll take all the potions we can get. Heal up again. That should get my pet pretty close to ready, I would think. And we're just going to keep on blasting. You know, I checked my journal. You know, these games have these journals where you can see some stats, and I died 31 times. And I'm willing to bet probably 15 of those at least was from that Ordrak fight, if not more. That was the most unprepared and underpowered I've felt in this entire game. I was just getting pummeled. There's nothing I could do. I do need to remember that I have a ranged weapon, so I don't want to end up too close to people, because that's not how it's designed to be used. So go ahead and heal everyone up again. And it's a slow process to get this level up. I mean, since while we're here, we might as well check some other stats. So one thing that was an issue is that I don't know if it was an issue for sure, but I haven't seen any fishing holes in a while. So we have all these fish that we stored up, but were any of them actually good? Yeah, the chance that charmed guy would do some help for us. You know, at least I got a little bit of recovery here, but, you know, as far as damage goes, this is just not going to cut it long term. Let's check this epic frost scepter. What is this? I picked it up, I suppose. But this is better, 275, so I'm going to put that on. Oh, get back to Staves. Looks like he escaped his charm state. 6, 7, 8, 9. Pull all of our buffs up and get some people to help us out. Yeah, you know, I think that's the thing, is most of our charms really have been more for positioning as opposed to actually dealing considerable damage. And so I think if we can upgrade to them so that they deal some damage, we can at least get there. I mean, so we got about half of his health down. Eventually, eventually we would have defeated him, but really not, you know, the position you want to be in. You really want to have more of a... I mean, come on, you don't want to die 70 times just to defeat a boss. That's clearly too hard for you. Now, I still maintain that I think the game shouldn't have a boss that hard. Like, that's just... I don't know how that got past QA. It just feels very unbalanced. But oh well. Sometimes you gotta deal with the hand that's dealt you. And that's why we are defeating some more enemies in this random dungeon. Any chance this epic dusty staff would be better than what I have? Yes, how about that? An epic dusty staff is an upgrade. It's a good thing I checked, because I was almost thinking, like, bah, there's no way. But I suppose the epic modifier really does make a difference, and there's a magic one. So I can identify it. 356, even better. We can dump these on the ground. So we're making some minor upgrades. I mean, I'll take everything I can get, considering I completely lost my weapon set in the previous episode. Man, there's not a lot that went right in that episode, was there? And part of the problem is maybe I'm not playing the alchemist properly. I'm not using the right skills necessarily. If I were to play Torchlight again, I would approach it differently. It's just because there's all this stuff I don't know. I'm kind of just doing it. And this Ember Lance has worked so well for so long. But against groups of enemies, it's hard. It's really good against lines of enemies, but it's hard against groups of enemies. I think that's really where the issues start to... That's really where they come from. Yeah, I definitely need to get that health off. I almost use a potion. I don't really want to, though. I want to kind of save them for more important fights. Namely, the one I'm training for. But there's some bad news, too. And it's that my experience is going up slowly, to say the least. It's starting to crawl. And who knows, I don't want to take like 3 episodes to grind, but it may take 2. I was hoping to get good enough in 1 episode, but I may just have to deal with the fact that that's not reasonable. We'll see. Regardless, though, I do need some more gold. I didn't want to use that. I wanted to replenish my mana, but I was thinking I needed to replenish my health. Speaking of which, though, and I'm gonna go ahead and change this. Oops. That was not intentional. But oh well. I'm just gonna put these as supers for right now, so I can buy them in town. Earth Grinder the Ancient. Cast fireballs. Fast. Resurrects pygmies. Alright, well, we want to get him out of the way. Looks like one of my guys is gone. I don't know which one, though, so I'm going to have to summon all of them. Alright, get in there and do it ourselves. No problem. This seems to be an upgrade, right? Well, it's surely that's not an upgrade. I don't know. It's tough to know. I have to think about where the defense comes into play versus where does the health bonuses and stuff like that come into play. It's 1,200. That's a considerable amount. That's really worth something, I would say. Not something I would want to be too eager to give away, you know, especially just in passing. I think it's really just going to be a... oops. I don't know what I did there. Ember Shock. Oops. I accidentally changed it some. I'm kind of like not paying attention enough.
Your pet is hurt.
Alright. Let's heal him up.
Your pet has healed.
I don't know what I want this to be.
Insufficient mana.
Alright. Oh, okay.
My mana is low.
Soon to be insufficient health. Now,
Insufficient mana.
I'm taking a risk by putting myself against this wall, because if those guys come after me on the left side, I am really in trouble. Okay, I was able to adjust my position. Now this is where the Ember Lance is helpful. These guys are on a line. I can just blast them. There we go. Oh, not yet. There we go. Yeah, so it really seems to me that the biggest issue of those dragons, and this is really the other thing, is that this Ember Lance doesn't affect the dragons, and so I deal no damage to them from this Ember Lance, which is my most developed skill. Whereas you see now I'm using it to quite effect because it's something I use a lot. And I don't know if there's a spell that affects these resistances or something that I can pick up, but regardless, that's one of the reasons my default method of attacking isn't working in this case. I mean, you know, and of course I could always use more mana. But that's the thing, mana and defense is what's going to be important. To some extent, mana with enough health potions, you can fake your way around not having mana. Excuse me, with enough mana potions. What was I saying? And health potions too. Oh, he's charmed. Is this gonna be a dead end? Looks like it may be a dead end. Okay, so where can we go? Looks like down this way. That's right. I remember this place now. And our summons are gone, and that's another thing that's annoying to me about this game, is I don't immediately know that. How do I know my summons are gone? It doesn't tell me anywhere where my summons are.
Insufficient mana.
No matter though, that's just so the hand we're dealt, so we're gonna figure out how to survive based on the situation. of course, I want to be checking out any sort of weapons I get, just in case there's a gem that I miss, because all my good weapons I found in the dungeon. And so what if it's not magical? That's fine, I can deal with it. You know, it's just got to be one that fits my character type, so not a strength or dexterity weapon.
My pack.
So I'm looking at you, Epic Charge Scepter. What are we going to dump? Moldy Staff. Oh, not good at all. Dump, dump. Dump. See, that 215 health is what I'm struggling to get rid of. I know I'm not going to be able to use this. We don't need that extra one. Dump, dump. Screw it. Let's put it on. See what happens. So we get a nice time to recharge our mana. Make sure we heal up in time. This is a great spell. I'm glad I upgraded this. We're not even able to hit him down on the bridge, so we'll wait for him to come to the top. I didn't even read the quest. I don't know what it is. It's not really important, though, I don't think. These dungeons always lead you right to it. You never really have to explore to find it. It's very straightforward in that sense. Okay, we'll check out this epic Ashen Scepter. Nope. What is this? Oh, that's the one I took off. Well, you know, 4 extra armor. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm really not sure where it's quite worth it. I don't have a good sense of that, especially just because I feel suddenly I feel very surprised by the enemies we're facing, which is the Ordrak, of course. It sort of comes out of nowhere. Okay, make a defensive move, retreat. Thankfully my crystal does some damage to him while I'm running away, so it helps me out a tiny bit. You know, so we're starting to stock up on our potions again. That's good news. They're going to come out of here, aren't they? Yep, there they are. You know, the cooldown on this is pretty nice, actually. It's almost exactly when I need it. It's ready. I wonder how many of these dungeons there are, like the portal dungeons that open up. Oh, came in the wrong way. It seems to me like it's been different every time, but I can't remember for certain. It's been a while since we've gone to one of these dungeons, because we just haven't needed to. Ooh, there's a boss. Zicklebow the Butcher. So we can get some nice damage to him from afar. Hopefully he'll give us some nice experience and fame. Yeah, that's the other thing. Fame is helpful to us. Because fame gives us, of course, skill points. Skill points which I have wasted in the past. I wish I'd known what this fight's going to. I don't know. Alright. I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. Ordrak's unbalanced. That's okay. That's just how it is. It's part of the game. It's figuring out how to deal with it. Shoot. Coming out of the home. I think I did some serious damage there. I just want to be careful not, because I'm running out of mana. Because I always need enough left for that repeal spell, in case that's something that just comes up. And that was a poor use of it right there. That's what you should not do.
Insufficient mana.
Scale Harbagoon. Oh, not even close. Get out of here. Okay, so there's the stairs down. We'll go ahead and head down and continue on with this dungeon. Who knows how many floors it is? My guess is 2 or 3. Forsaken Caverns. Oh, so there's no floor this time? So I'm going to start trapped. I'm going to have to start potion spamming here. Because I ended up stuck against all these enemies, which I was not prepared for. Now I got a little bit of time to get everything ready to go. Ah. Fool Biter the Red. Well, he does have a somewhat reddish tint to him, I suppose. And he's dead. Drop anything interesting? Let's identify some items real quick. Plus 4 defense attribute. The 3... That's... I don't know. Eight mana. Saffron Epic Buckled Mantle of the Winds. Alright, so you know what? This is going to be a grind. I'm going to go ahead and do a jump cut. And I'm just going to get some of this fighting done. Because I don't want to spend the entire game fighting meaningless enemies. The entire episode, that is. If something interesting happens, we'll be back. And I'm sure something interesting is going to happen eventually. I mean, I know I'm about to level up. But until then, I will see you guys in just a few minutes. Alright, so our fame is increased. So let's go ahead and look at our skill points. So let's look what we got. Ember Bolt. Battle. This is probably what we want. Ember Phase. Block and parry. Dual wielding. Frailty. Frailty. Perhaps Frailty. Ember Shield absorbs physical damage. So let's see. On this comment, it says Thorn minions and Pet Mastery skills. And, of course, more summons. Pet Mastery. Alright. We're going to have to choose something. Ember Lightning, offensive spell, higher. So I think that's what we're going to work on is we need our defense minions or our attack minions as well as our pet. This says another one is Burning Bind. What's Burning Bind? Pyre Relics. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what's good. Battle seems like a Burning Bind kind of a thing. Alright, so yeah, it's going to go towards our pet. So we're going to do pet as well as Beam Golem. Maybe I should just do Beam Golem across the shot? Or right across... What am I saying? Beam Golem from the beginning. We'll start with Pet Mastery.
I'm overburdened.
I am overburdened.
My pack is full.
It looks as though I'm about to level up, so we can go ahead and get there right now. And then I'll put another skill point in Pet Mastery also. Because my pet, I'm not sure if he has skills. I don't really know how that works. If we keep going, we found this copper tablet, which I'm sure is what we need for the spell. Because there's a portal right there.
my inventory. is
Alright,
full.
what are we going to dump? Plenty of stuff we don't need. Healthy Chaos Gem, plus 12 health. 12 health is almost nothing. Come on, man.
Pack is full.
Dump, dump. Copper tablet.
Our quest has been completed.
I don't know where it went. But that is what we need, so we'll go back through the portal. Head back to town, and we should get some more experience and hopefully level up again.
Well, hello.
Alright, level up. So the two things we need is magic and defense, and we're going to go straight to defense from the beginning. So points remaining 1, pet mastery. Let's get pet mastery up another level. Now, I want to see if there's a bard here. I really don't expect to have enough money to be able to pay him. But it's, you know, it's worth a shot just to see. I'm not sure if that exists in this game. Alright, so I'm going to keep grinding some more, find some more quests or something, and I'll be back again if something else interesting happens. Alright, so quick update, we're in this ancient fortress. I also bought this epic blazing staff of the malignment, which will be... I need level 31, but it's actually going to be pretty good once I use it. So I'm going to keep going through this ancient fortress, and I will see you guys in a few minutes. So we found a Shrine of Enchantment. I'm in a gambling mood, so I want to put my new staff on there. Add some new enchantments. Nice. Anything good? 169 health stolen per hit. This is going to be pretty good. Alright. Continue the grind. Okay, so I found another Shrine of Enchantment, and I think I'm going to do the exact same thing. Alright, new enchantment. Good. 1 critical hit chance. Not much there. In other news, I have found a fishing hole, so this is something that I am going to do and hopefully get some more good fish. Alright, so another update. We're just about to finish this quest.
Well, hello.
So we'll go ahead and talk to him. I'm getting pretty close to a level up. Not close enough. Accept another quest, and we'll see what else I got. I got this epic gunslinger chest, which seems a little bit better, so we're going to go ahead and put that on. The rest of this we're going to sell. Your pet cannot depart from here. We'll take a quick look and see what this portal is, and then we will continue on through the fight. And who knows what else there's going to be, but I think we're just going to keep sort of looping this over and over until we're ready. Okay, so we hit level 30. So we're going to go ahead and put this in our golem. Maybe we should do Burning Bind. That looks pretty good. And then we'll go in defense again. Alright, time for another update. So I've leveled up. You see I got 5 points here. I'm going to put that in defense again. I got to 31, so now we're using our new staff, which is actually quite good. And I also found a couple of other upgrades, including these gloves, which is a massive upgrade, this gunslinger chest, which is a slight upgrade, this one, and then we put on this ring too, and I'm trying to think if there's anything else, but regardless, we've definitely improved, and we have 3 skill points remaining here. So, the thing is, we can put Burning Bind, so let's do this. 15 seconds, now if I do the next level, it's 17 seconds, and it increases everything. So we'll put that there. So Charm Spell would be Charm Spell. So then this is also helpful too, if that's something I want to do. I'm just trying to decide. I think I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this Golem. So in slot 5, we're going to put this Burning Bind. So I hit 5. Oh, it does it to my pet too. That's pretty nice. Yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. So while I'm in town, I just want to buy some more, or identify scrolls. And you see, we're starting to stock up on potions actually. So I want to
Not possible.
put some of these in my chest because it's taking up a lot of inventory space. All right, and I have all this like fish meat stuff, which is, I don't know. It's like potions basically that come from the fish. So if I go back to my shared stash, I can dump... I mean, I'm not going to need more than 20 of each, right? So I'll put these in here. Yeah. Okay, that seems good, right? And of course, I'm not go ahead and sell these extra 8
Hi there.
of those. Line up. All right. So now we're gonna go back and get yet another quest from this guy. He's just infinite wellspring of quests, which is pretty nice. And then we'll go to this portal and see what it is. It's you know, the enemies here are somewhat easy, I would say. I don't know if we're just improving, but they're really not too bad at all. And the other advantage is we get grand potions too, so we can stock up easily on those. So it's actually it's quite helpful for us to spend time doing this. So we'll see. Hopefully we can improve enough where Ordrak we have a chance against him. I hope that it saved his half health, but if we have to do all of it again, we have to do all of it again. So the grind continues. Be back in a bit. Alright, so we've just completed another quest, and that's going to give us a level up. And so the thing is, what I think I probably need to do is level up my charm magic, because I'm using these skeletons a lot. There's two things I need the charm magic, but I also need the, what's it called? The burning. These are both really useful. You see, this goes up to 17% damage, though, for a little bit longer. The thing is, my skeletons disappear so quickly. So it starts at 2, 58-second duration. I don't know. I need some way to increase that duration. I'm not sure if Charm is really going to do that or not. Maybe it's just going to be better to put this in Burning Bind. I think that's really what I need to do. No more quests for me, actually. So I'm going to see if it'll reset. And if he doesn't have any quests, I'm just going to buy a map and just go to one of those dungeons, because I don't think I'm quite ready yet. I probably need 2 levels or so. Okay, so he doesn't have anything left. So in that case, go to you.
Hi there.
Map scroll level 20 to question mark. Right click on it.
Bye. Hi there.
Oops.
Bye.
Take the map portal and see where this goes for us. And we won't get the bonus experience / fame from the quests, but that's okay. We should be able to continue on, and we will still be making some progress, depending on how much that is going to depend on what we've got. So we'll see that in a minute. Come on. Palace Rim. Okay, so we've been here before. So I'll go through this, and then I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so we're back after another adventure. Got some levels up. Ooh, 3 levels up, actually. So we got quite a bit to go, and we're going to put all in defense. And you see our magic stats pretty high because of our hits we got. Excuse me, that necklace we had. So now we have 4 remaining points here. So we want to be good about this. So let's put 1 there. And I'm probably going to want... Alright, sorry about that. I had a quick interruption. So we're going back through... And I think we're going to definitely want more of this. You can see damage goes to 80%, 90%, and then go up to 100%. And the question is, do I want to upgrade my spell? It would increase the damage by 20%, but the thing is, this increases the damage by more. So it seems like this is the way to go, unless perhaps I want to do the Pet Mastery. Well, it's just pet minions. Yeah, we're going to do Pet Mastery. So that's going to help us out a little bit more, and hopefully we'll have a better chance. So in the next episode, we're going to try the final boss one more time. It's been Retro Gaming Now. Thanks for sticking with me through this episode, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great day.